Jen, you beat me in here. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great. How was your Halloween?
Oh, it was so good. I dressed up as a princess.
Oh, nice. Remember a few weeks ago we did some testing on your language skills? And we talked about maybe working on your math a little bit,
Yeah.
seeing where you're at. So that's what we're going to work on today. Is that okay?
No problem.
Okay, so I've got this big book here, just like the last one. And what grade are you in again? Remind me.
Yeah, grade 5.
Grade 5. So let me get to your right stuff because we don't want to start you in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Okay, so same deal. I'm just going to ask you questions and you're just going to answer the best you can.
Okay.
So each stack is made of 10 cubes.
Mhm.
How many cubes are there altogether?
35.
Perfect. This scale needs a number to make it balance. What number belongs in this box?
4.
Here are some stacks of cubes. Which 3 stacks will make 8 cubes altogether?
A, C, and D.
Starting at 42, count up by tens.
42, 52, 62, 72,
That's
80.
great, good job. Use the clues to find which number I'm thinking about. It's less than 330, it's an odd number, and it's greater than 300. Which number am I thinking about?
305.
You're working really hard. Good job.
Thank you.
When rounding to the nearest 10, which 2 numbers round to 70?
79 and 73.
How many sets of 10 are in 120?
12.
Each green flat has 100 cubes. Each red stack has 10 cubes. How many cubes are there altogether?
40, 253.
This expanded notation is 5,316. What number is represented in this expanded form?
5,047.
Use these 4 digits to make a number that has a value between the 2 numbers below. It's okay to rearrange the digits.
4,825.
Good effort. Here is a newspaper advertisement. Great new video game. 125% of all customers who bought it agree. Why is this ad not true?
I don't know.
What percentage of the large square is red?
1%?
Okay. Nice work. How are you feeling so far?
I'm good.
Good. Let's get to the right spot. That's easy. 8 plus some number equals 10.
2.
Oh, you're quick. You're quick. The pencil separates the row of 7 beans to show the addition sentence of 2 plus 5 equals 7. Here is a row of blue dots. What is the new addition sentence?
5 plus 1 equals 6.
Here is a subtraction sentence that shows 5 minus 4 equals 1. Find these two numbers, find two of these numbers that subtract to make 7. Tell me the subtraction sentence using those two numbers.
9 minus 2 equals 7.
8 plus 5, 8 equals 5 plus what number? 8 equals 5 plus what number?
3. 5 plus 3 equals 8.
Look at how the pattern is growing from top to bottom. Which shape of the blue box comes next in the pattern?
A.
Each triangle stands for the same number. 3 triangles equals 15. What number does one triangle stand for?
5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. So 5.
Look at this pattern. 1 triangle equals 2 circles. 2 triangles equals 4 circles. If there are 5 triangles, how many circles will there be?
8.
The dots on this graph represent addition facts with the sum of 11. For example, dot A represents the number sentence 6 plus 5 equals 11. What number sentence does dot B represent?
Mm, 9 plus 6?
Okay.
I don't know.
Here's the number line. Look at how these numbers are getting bigger. What number should the red dot have?
40.
The red circle has the same value in both number sentences. Find the value of the circle and then use it to find the answer that goes in the blue box.
Mm. 5.
Okay. You're doing well. How are you feeling?
Oh, good.
Good. Mrs. Roberts has a ring on her left hand. Which hand is her bracelet on?
Right hand.
Here's a birdhouse. Below are different views of the birdhouse. Which view is the back of the birdhouse?
C.
Part of this shape was cut off. Name or point to the piece that would fit in the empty space.
C.
When this shape is cut on the dotted red line, what two shapes will you get?
Triangle and a rectangle.
Here is a design that was made on a pegboard. Which pegboard has the same design?
B.
If you remove the yellow cubes from the stack, which of these drawings would the front view look like? some cubes and their reflection in the mirror. The white cube in the reflection is not colored correctly. What color should the white cube be?
Yellow.
Which of the puzzle pieces below will fit into this hole? Point to the white shape of the yellow square. It's okay to flip or turn the pieces.
B.
Okay. This is the first row. Show me the fourth row. Sorry, show me the fourth animal in the third row.
The turtle.
Point to the shape that doesn't belong in this group. Why doesn't it belong?
Well, the other ones have 3 sides, and this one has 4.
Here are 4 shapes, A, B, C, and D. Which shape will have the most yellow squares when filled in completely?
C.
Ooh, Mr. Circle is different from his cousin in several ways. Think about how they're different.
Okay.
Now look at Mr. Triangle and his cousins.
Okay.
Okay. Name or point to the cousin that is different from Mr. Triangle in all the same ways that Mr. Circle is different from his cousin.
D.
Okay. Here's a block made of cubes. The top view shows the number of cubes in each stack. For example, the orange stack has 3 cubes, so it is numbered 3. Now look at this block of cubes. Which top view matches the cubes in this block?
I don't know.
That's okay, let's move on. How many squares long is the pipe?
10.
You're doing it.
Thank you.
Which yellow shape is larger than this shape and smaller than this shape?
A.
What time does the clock say?
5 o'clock.
Name or point to these things in order of their weight, from lightest to heaviest.
D, B, A, C.
About how many beans long is a toothbrush?
About 9.
One pencil is the same length as 2 crayons. How many crayons long is the bill?
10.
How much money is this?
8 cents.
1 nickel has the same value as 5 pennies. How many nickels have the same value as 20 pennies? many square units does the blue figure cover?
4.
How much money is this?
10, 15, 20, 24.
24 what?
Oh, 24 cents.
The 28th of September is what day of the week?
Tuesday.
October is the next month. On which day of the week does October start?
Friday.
There is 1 coin under each cup. The value of all 4 coins is 21 cents. What 2 coins are still under the cups?
A quarter and a nickel.
Say the times on the clocks from earliest to latest.
8:20, 8:30, 9:15, 10:55.
Okay. How much money is this?
10, 12, 50.
Okay. How many small cubes were used to build this structure?
10.
Okay. How you feeling?
Good.
Not too hard?
Not too hard. Good.
Let's go on the right page. Okay. Here's a tally of cars in the parking lot. Altogether, how many red cars and blue cars are there?
15.
This chart shows how many of these animals are in the zoo. How many more giraffes are there than gorillas?
3.
If you want to land on white, which spinner should you choose?
B.
And which spinner gives you an equal chance of landing on green or white?
C.
Mr. Chow asked his students one of these questions. Each square in the graph is one student's answer. Which question did Mr. Chow ask? How many people are in your family? What is your favorite pet? Or what is an animal in the circus?
What is your favorite pet?
Here's a bar graph that shows how many pets some children have. These are the numbers of children. And these are the number of pets. How many children have 2 pets?
5.
This chart shows the number of girls and boys in room A and B, which is the total number of students in room A.
25.
Here's another bar graph that shows the price of clothes. About how much do the shirt and socks cost altogether?
$30.
This table shows how many of these flowers there are. For example, there are 6 yellow flowers of this type. What numbers belong on the blue lines?
3 and 7.
This picture graph shows how many books about different animals are in our classroom. Use the key to tell me how many books there are about birds.
4.
Which strategy will give the best estimate of how well all the students in the school can read? Testing all 75 grade 4 students, test 10 students in each grade, or test 20 students in kindergarten and grade 5?
Probably C.
Some students were asked one of these questions. Each square in the graph is one student's answer. Each stack represents a different answer. Which question does the graph most likely represent? How many centimeters tall are you? Are you a boy or a girl? Do you like chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry best? Or how many people are in your classroom?
I don't know.
Have a look.
A?
How many kilometers is it from Quebec City to Vancouver?
Quebec City. I don't know.
Okay. I need a little break. How are you feeling?
I could use a water break.
Okay, we'll take a little break and come back later.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.